Hey friends, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel, and if I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. You don't need an expensive guitar to go out and play professional shows and make great music. And this guy here that I'm going to talk about is proof of that. Okay, so this guy, Scott Poley, he's been getting a lot of press lately, and he did a tour over 100 shows using a Harley Benton Strat, which he got used. Cost him about $40. But if you guys know the Harley Benton stuff, which I talk a lot about on this channel, you know the kind of guitar he got. I mean, this is like $100, $150, like in that price range. It's not even an expensive Harley Benton guitar. So I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Scott, who clued me in about this guy. But there's a really good article on Guitar World that I want to take you guys through, and then also this guy who played all these shows with this guitar, Scott, he has a YouTube channel. And so I want to make sure you guys know about his YouTube channel, because he talks about that guitar that he used, and he talks about, you know, mods he's made to it and things he might do in the future and what it was like to play it on all of these shows. So there's going to be links to all this stuff, the article and the guy's YouTube channel, down in the video description below. And I just realized that the guy who sent me this and the guy in the article are both named Scott, but just to be clear, these are different Scotts. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at this. But of course, real quick guys, if you enjoy videos like this, checking out cool new guitars and also staying up on all the latest news in the guitar universe, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay, so first of all, let's head on over to guitarworld.com and check out this article here. It starts off, guitarist plays $40 Harley Benton Strat copy every night of a 113-date arena tour. According to Scott Poley of tribute act Rumors of Fleetwood Mac, the second-hand six-string underwent only a few minor adjustments to get it stage ready and survived a grueling tour schedule while delivering the tonal goods along the way. And there he is on stage using the guitar. Contrary to popular belief, it's not always the case that high-profile guitarists with their seemingly endless pool of guitar gear resources opt to play the most expensive electric guitars on the market. I mean, I've talked about this before. There's many examples of this, but perhaps none more powerful than this one here. It goes on. In fact, some of the most well-known pro players have played cheap guitars, from Prince and Brian May all the way to Eddie Van Halen and St. Vincent. It's testament to the fact that you really don't need to fork out a fortune on an instrument when far more affordable and reliably robust alternatives are out there. Another name that can now be added to that growing list of cheap gear champions is Scott Poley, a session ace who recently took one of the cheapest guitars money can buy on an extensive arena tour with his Fleetwood Mac tribute band, Rumors of Fleetwood Mac. And look, I don't want anybody sneering at the fact that the guy is playing this guitar in a tribute band. I mean, if you want to go out there on tour and actually make money, a tribute band these days is a really good way to go. So the article goes on here. Specifically, Poley took out a second-hand Harley Benton ST20 Strat copy on the road and used it for 113 arena shows across the UK, USA, and Canada. Now, let's go over and just look at this guitar on the Harley Benton website, because like I said, this is, even for Harley Benton stuff, this is a pretty cheap guitar. Okay guys, so here is the guitar on the Thomann website, the Harley Benton ST20, the white one. They have it in a few different colors. Look at this, $79 new. Now, the trick here is you'd be ordering this from Germany, and there's a significant shipping charge, so that will increase the price quite a bit. But even after the shipping price, I mean, you know, 150 bucks total, something like that, ballpark. These are not expensive guitars, even when they're new. And this guy, Scott, he bought one used for like 30 euros or something. It's like $40, right? Anyway, let's keep going on the article here. So the Harley Benton ST20 will be familiar to many guitar fans, and though brand new examples of the slash price Strat can be bought for as little as $95, Poley purchased his for even less, forking over just $40 for the white finished workhorse. And here they have a video that he did, that Scott did, which is over on his channel. So again, I'm going to have a link to his channel in the video description below. In a series of videos posted on his YouTube channel, Poley revealed he was determined to prove that, with just a few minor adjustments, the astonishingly cheap electric could be capable of surviving a grueling touring schedule and perhaps even more importantly, sound good at the same time. With the help of his tech Phil Orme of Doghouse Guitar Repairs, Poley souped up his Strat copy with just a handful of tweaks, all documented on YouTube, swapping out the factory output jack for an alternative that would work with the Nutrix silent jacks on his chosen guitar cables. Other adjustments included blocking out the vibrato for better stability and a minor nut adjustment that was required after the standard 10-346 electric guitar strings were replaced with a slightly heavier 10-52 set. Under the hood, the control cavity received some TLC, with Orme eradicating the possibility of scratchy pots by treating the components to some Doxit Fader F5, a widely used pot lubrication. So he's just lubricating. He didn't actually replace the pots. He just lubricated them, okay? As far as adjustments are concerned, Poley left the Harley Benton otherwise untouched, though admittedly compensated for his lack of spending in the guitar department by pairing the ST20 with a high-end rig comprising a Milkman tube amp, Little Walter 1x12 cab, and Boss Blues Driver overdrive pedal. Though the ST20 performed admirably throughout the 100-plus date tour, that's not to say Poley wouldn't make further, even more significant upgrades to the Benton if he decided to turn it into his #1 instrument for bigger tours. Specifically, he changed the, quote, underpowered pickups. What can I say about this guitar? It's great, Poley commented. It's consistent, it sounds good. Problems with it? The pickups are underpowered for this kind of stuff. If I was using it longer term, I would replace the pickups. I say that, the pickups are fine. I mean, they're not bad, they're just a little underpowered for something like this. This is really serious touring, but they sound okay. They just sound a little bit quiet. He goes on here. It's a really special instrument, this, and I'm going to miss it a lot because I've really fallen for it. Despite developing an affection for the instrument, Poley plans to give it away on April 1st. For details on how to win, you can go head over to Scott's YouTube channel, and again, I will have a link down in the video description below for that. Okay, and actually, let's go ahead and just go over and look at his YouTube channel. Here it is right here. Scott Poley Guitar Pedal Steel, helping you to make great music. Sounds good to me. He's only got 4.6 thousand subscribers, under 5,000 subscribers. Guys, let's have some of you. I mean, he does really good videos, and this is exactly the kind of stuff that I've been talking about. So you guys watching, you're going to love these videos. Head on over there, subscribe to his channel. I can't recommend it enough. Really cool stuff. Now, if we take one more look over at the Thomann website here, yeah, like $80 plus shipping for this guitar here. I mean, yeah, I've talked about Harley Benton so many times before. Obviously, they make great guitars, but this goes to show even their cheap guitars are really, really good. And I don't have this exact guitar, but let's see, I do have some. But I do have like this Harley Benton Strat right here, which I modded. It's a similar guitar, and then I modded it with some pickups from Guitar Fetish. This guitar came out great. I'll put links for those videos as well down in the video description. But if you guys have not experienced Harley Benton guitars, and you know, those guitars are good, imagine the higher end ones like the Fusion series, which I can never shut up about. And you know, I heard that there's like this new like a signature guitar for a YouTube guy or something, which is supposed to be just amazing. I don't know. But look, guys, the bottom line here is this. The term professional grade instrument, I mean, that is pretty much meaningless at this point. If this guy can take a guitar that costs well under $100, make a few very minor tweaks to it, right? He didn't even replace the pickups, and then take that guitar and play an arena tour over 100 shows with that guitar without the guitar failing him. I mean, that pretty much says it all right there. Imagine taking a $2,000 or $3,000 guitar and having that fail on you. How frustrating would that be? Okay guys, but that is pretty much it. Again, I'm going to have links to everything I was talking about down in the video description below. Let me know what you think of all this stuff down in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you very soon.